Welcome on in to the Purple Penguin Craft Room. I'm Vicky. Today's craft, we're going to be doing a pencil pen holder. This can be used as kind of like a back to school gift for a teacher, maybe, or somebody that you know that's in the teaching field, or it could be for a coworker or whatever. Your own desk, what that too. But this is perfect time to do it because this is when now all of the back to school stuff is on sale, and so best time to do it. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's basically just a pencil holder, and I believe it was the $1.25. I got a box of the $1.25. This is the look for the 24 set because otherwise, like in the back to school section, they really primarily have is like a 10 set, I believe. And which you can do the 10 sets, but I like the bigger set just because you don't have to buy multiples. It makes more sense to me. Obviously, if you're going to get 24 for $1.25 or 10 for $1.25. What do you think? All right, so let's get started. We're just going to take all of the pencils. These are your great number 2 pencil. And we are going to cover. This is so easy, you guys. So easy. Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. I'm not even going to do anything with the bottom because I like the fact that it has a padded bottom already. That's already a good thing. So we're going to leave that. I don't mind the purple and yellow. That's actually not a bad combination, honestly. So, I mean, that's what we're going to go with. I just got my good old handy dandy. These are my wire cutters that I use to cut everything. Just a heads up on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pencil and we're going to line it up to the rim. There's a rim piece at the top where it curves up, and we're going to just go right up to that point, and then we are going to cut where the bottom one is. So it's basically like the pencil is going to go in between here and here. So just like so. And you can mark it with a pencil or a pen or something before you do it. It's totally up to you. These aren't like the easiest things to cut, but they're not the hardest things to cut. I like to squish it first just to kind of get an idea of where I want it cut, and then go the rest of the way. Be careful. Pieces may be flying. And we're going to do that. So now we've got 2 pieces, and they fit like so. Now, the only thing about this, you could totally do it this way if you want to do it this way, but they have jagged edges, right? And one is a finished edge because you got the edge of the pencil. The other one is going to be jagged because that's where you cut it. This one's going to be finished because it's got the good old eraser and all the things, but then it's going to be jagged here. So my thought on it was you get yourself a good old fashioned pencil sharpener while you're getting your pencils, and you sharpen them. Plain and simple. And then voila, we've got one little baby pencil. But then it doesn't solve our problem with this one. So this one is, okay, so you have options. You can either get a whole bunch more pencils and just cut them all to do the baby size pencils all the way around, which would look super cute. Or you can do what I'm doing and using the other half as well, and we're just going to sharpen that as well. And you'll see what I'll do with that. So just sharpen that jagged edge as well. Now, we've got a little baby pencil, and we've got our other pencil that just doesn't have an eraser at the end. Still baby pencil. These remind me of the ones like that you would get or could use like when you're at the library, like when you were writing stuff down. Like they had little pencils for you to use at the library. It might not be a thing anymore. I'm dating myself. On average, these are about the same size, which should be about right. They should be about the same size. So now we're going to put them on our container. However, we have a slight problem. We've got a bunch more to do. So hold on for movie magic. Ta-da! So now we've got pencils with erasers and pencils with no erasers. but they're all little pencils, right? Okay, so we're gonna take our container, the ones with the erasers, and hopefully you can try and get it with the number two facing outward because they are number two pencils, right? And we're gonna have those going down. So those are gonna be up and down so that the eraser part is up and then the pointy end is down. Now we've got the ones without the erasers, so we're gonna go every other and we're gonna get those upside down. So that pointy side is going to be facing up. So that way it looks kind of like a full-on pencil if you kind of, if a pencil went like this. So let's get the glue out and get started with that. I really want to use, we're going to try E6000 because this is metal. The best chance that we have with this is with the E6000. And that's, I say that because I have the best luck with the E6000 and metal. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Try not to let your tip, make sure that your tip is not going to go too far down. So that way when you stand it up, it's not gonna make a mark or anything, right? So this one is gonna go up and down. And that is what you're going to end up with. So you're going to end up with erasers and tips all the way across. And we're just going to keep on going all the way around. Okay. You may need to rubber band them down to kind of help hold them in place while you're waiting for that to dry. We're done gluing all of these. It actually ended up only taking 16, technically 16 and a half full pencils because we cut them in half. Remember, we cut them in half and we did halves. So it really only took 16 and a half because there is an extra one in there to get all the way around this specific pen jar from Dollar Tree. So keeping with the purple theme, because I like the yellow and purple is awesome. So this is just purple twine, and we're just going to wrap it around, kind of keeping it rustic here. Wrapping it around here. I'm going to do it a couple times. Maybe keep it right under the number twos, you know. That's why you can still tell they're number two pencils, right? Because that's what we want, to be able to tell. They're number two pencils, right? And we're just going to glue that down. Then we're just going to do a simple bow. We're just going to do a simple bow. Just kind of, like I said, just like you're tying your shoelaces. I mean, if you want to get crazy and do like a big wild bow on this, you could totally do that too. I'm just thinking most teachers are a little simple, right? And you don't know them right off the bat. Maybe you do. There we go. How How cute is that? It is totally ready for some teacher pens. All right. Good. Keep on coming back for some more of the Purple Penguin Craft Room. Keep it simple. Keep on crafting.